Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's regional semifinal matchup between the Emmitsburg Ehawks and the Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be joined shortly by Jason Engelman as we are getting set here for the start of our game. As both teams are taking the floor here, we are going to start here with some stats. We'll look at a little bit of team comparison here. Emmitsburg comes into tonight's matchup with a 14-8 overall record, 9-2 record in their conference, the Twin Lakes Conference. Central Lyon is 20-2 overall and 16-2 in the Siouxland Conference this year. Emmitsburg averages 46.8 points per game. They shoot 39.9% from the field, average an even 24 rebounds per game, 11.6 assists per game, and 10.0 steals per game. The Ehawks also shoot 59.1% from the free throw line, and they average 15.0 turnovers per game. The Lions average 60.8 points per game. They shoot 45.6% from the field. They average 29.2 rebounds per game, 13.6 assists, and they get 11.3 steals per game. The Lions shoot 65.4% from the free throw line, and they average 9.0 turnovers per game. Coach Griffin and I sat down earlier today to talk about tonight's matchup. We'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We are being joined now by Central Lyon girls head coach Heather Griffin. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet.
Coach, let's start by talking about the game from Tuesday versus Western Christian. Western came out in a little triangle and two defense and forced some of our role players to score a little bit more than they are kind of used to during the regular season.
Absolutely, and we've talked before. We've seen every kind of defense there is. I anticipated going into it they were probably going to go man. And just do, no help on off Hayden or whatever and so on. We've seen that a lot too. So we weren't planning on them going triangle 2, but again, thankful for that schedule that we play, thankful for those experiences we've had, because as soon as we saw it was a triangle, I saw Brooklyn Kroll right away look over like, here we go. Brooklyn had 7 of her 11 in the first quarter. So I thought the girls did a good job of just mentally just quickly adjusting to that kind of a defense. Kaylee Davis, coming out, hitting a 3. And just in the first quarter, letting them know that triangle 2 wasn't going to bother us, I thought was really important to setting the tone for the game.
Yeah, and then starting in the kind of about mid-second quarter, the press really, the full court pressure, it wasn't really so much even designed, like a 1-2-1-1 or 1-2-2 press, just the pressure on the ball pressure really started to get to them.
Absolutely, and that's, we aren't going to, in fact, more so than we probably should have, we were gambling a little bit too much at different times. But the whole idea was, we felt like defensively we could give their ball handlers some problems, and we wanted to try to expose that just a little bit, and I thought we did a pretty good job. Like I said, at times, it's not. Sometimes people think you press just to get steals. You really don't. For us, we press for a lot of reasons, but one of those reasons was we want to be a fourth quarter team. We wanted to wear them down. We wanted to, just kind of pick away at it. And I thought in that regard, our press was pretty successful.
And especially when you have the ball handlers like we do and the ability to push tempo, the press sometimes will help the other team push tempo if they don't want to.
Absolutely. So I thought the girls did a really good job, and the girls understand that. I just think at times their eyes got a little too big, a little over anxious, because one thing and especially going into tonight as well, one thing we don't want to do is let them get behind us. And there was times where Western got on our hips and got around us. But again, you learn from those experiences. We pointed that out in film, and I think we'll learn from that.
Well, now moving on to tonight, we'll see Emmitsburg in the regional semifinals. As far as I know, this is the first meeting between these two schools. Looking back in quick stats, there hasn't been a meeting at least in the last 15 years. What do we know about the Ehawks?
Estherville has been competitive in their conference. One thing with Emmitsburg. One thing with Emmitsburg is they like to put it on the floor. They got some kids that like to drive. They like to get inside, and if you let them get your hip, if you let them get inside, they can. It's not just about making layups, but it's also about getting them to the free throw line. That's one thing that we definitely are going to be ready for tonight is the fact that they want to put it on the floor and drive. They don't necessarily like to play an up-tempo game. Where I think that our speed that we like to play might give them a little bit to adjust to. But right at this point, you look at I always like to look at their schedule and look at common competitors, common teams that we've played with them. And they've played Eshlerville Lincoln Central. Eshlerville Lincoln Central beat them both times, but the second game was really close. And part of that is Emmitsburg slowed the game way down. And so tonight's going to honestly probably be more about us playing our style. It's going to be more about what we're going to do. And, we have to go out and play Central Lyon basketball. And it's got to be for 4 quarters. This is tournament time. Anything can happen. I preach to the girls a lot. I know it sounds crazy, but you can't rely on making shots. You've got to rely on your defense. You got to rely on your rebounding, and the shots will follow. So if we can do those little things, then I think that'll give us a shot.
And, the relying on defense, our defense has led to a lot of good offensive opportunities this year, and hopefully we can obviously do that again tonight.
Absolutely. We always talk about our defense being our best offense, where we want to get out there. And again, tonight the trick's going to be not trying to overplay so much that they beat us. It's about keeping them in front of us. Our help defenders being there to help out. They're going to get shots up, but we got to get those rebounds. And then obviously once we get those rebounds, we want to push. If they're in their gym preparing for us, they're talking about slowing us down. What we're talking about is playing our style. Not allowing them to slow us down. So.
And looking just based off stats, obviously I haven't seen any film, but it looks like they are a very senior-led team. Top 3 scorers are seniors, and the next 3 scorers are actually all juniors. So a very, very experienced team that we're going to see tonight. Absolutely,
and they really do rely heavily on those seniors. One thing that has really been something that's helped us out this year is our bench. Specifically we have Afton and Desta coming off the bench for us, and they give us such good minutes. I just feel like when we sub, I feel like we're going to have an advantage tonight. But at the same time, the kids got to show up. You got to play for 4 quarters. Desta that's probably the most fun I've had watching Desta was on Tuesday night. Her coming out, knowing Western's going to key on Addie and Hayden, and Desta coming out, getting most of her shots off of Afton Slumbump's passes. And that's the kind of basketball we want to play. What makes us tough, I know people are going to look at Hayden and they're going to look at Addie, and they're going to look at our kids that are making all those threes and taking the shots. But honestly, the girls know the strength is not just those 2, but everybody around them. And so the girls have done a great job of stepping up. And tonight, a little bit more pressure, get down the road, it gets a little tougher. And, hopefully those girls will step up again for us.
Yeah, and one of the things you always, which makes the senior-led teams like Emmitsburg sometimes a tough out is, there's a little bit more sense of urgency. But when you have a bunch of seniors that play and lead your team, when you get to this time of the year, because they know this is it.
Yes.
And when you have sometimes when you have a little bit younger team, they know this is it too, but there's always next year for those types of kids and teams. So, I'm sure Emmitsburg will come out and be ready tonight.
They're definitely going to be ready. I know some of their games this year that they've lost can be a little deceiving, and I've told the girls don't look at those. We watched film of them playing their best games because that's what we want to prepare for. And honestly, I tell the girls a lot that at this point you are who you are. And the Siouxland Conference, playing the schedule that we play all year, has prepared us, and we go out, we play our best basketball, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, and speaking of the Siouxland, in the 3A regional final will be tomorrow night. It is West Lyon still in that one. The opposite of us, we Rock Valley still in for our region. So three of the teams in the Siouxland here for the girls are still alive. So obviously some good basketball this year in the Siouxland Conference.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for taking the time to join us tonight, and we'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we're getting ready for tip-off here in this regional semifinal. We'll take a look at the last 5 games for each of these teams. Emmitsburg is 4-1 in their last 5 games with wins over Sioux Central, Manson Northwest Webster, Alta Aurelia, and West Bend Mallard, and their only loss is to Storm Lake St. Mary's in their last 5 games. Central Lyon is 5-0 in their last 5 games. They have wins against Western Christian, George Little Rock, Sibley Cheatham, Trinity Christian, and MOC Floyd Valley. Looking at the series history, there isn't much of a series history, as at least as far as anyone here can remember, this is the first meeting between these two teams. Definitely not since the Quick Stats era, and that's about 06, 07, so last 13, 14, 15 years for sure we haven't played each other. So tonight will be the first matchup of these two teams. How we got here tonight, in the play-in games, Western Christian defeated West Sioux on the top side of the bracket, 53-41. And on the bottom side, Rock Valley defeated Boyden Hull, 47-40. Quarterfinal round, Central Lyon defeated Western Christian, 70-50. Emmitsburg beat Sioux Central, 62-33. Rock Valley beat Sibley Cheatham, 54-53, and Pocahontas area beat North Union, 42-40. So that brings us to tonight's semifinal. Top side of this bracket is this game right here. The bottom side is Rock Valley versus Pocahontas area. The winner of these two games will play Wednesday, and I do believe that game, regardless of who wins, is going to be over in Hull at Western Christian. We heard that this morning from Western Christian. Taking a look at the Siouxland standings, you see that Central Lyon finished in second place, right behind West Lyon, who won it with a 17-1 record. Emmitsburg finished in third place in the Twin Lakes Conference. The Twin Lakes was won by Newell Fonda this year with an 11-0 record. Central Lyon is ranked 7th in Class 2A, and West Lyon, who is still playing, they'll play in their semifinal, in the 3A semifinal tomorrow night. They are ranked 4th in Class 3A. Let's move on to tonight's key players of the game. First, for Emmitsburg, it is going to be the senior, number 20, Maddie Mueller. Maddie averages 10.4 points per game. She shoots 42.1% from the field, averages 3.6 rebounds, 2.3 steals, and 3.4 assists. She leads the team in assists, leads the team in steals, is second in scoring, and is third in rebounding for the E-Hawks. For the Central Lyon Lions, it's going to be senior Hayden Hymanson. Hayden averages 20.4 points per game. She shoots it at an even 47% from the field. Grabs 6.8 rebounds per game and averages 2.5 assists and 2.5 steals. Hayden is the team leader in scoring, rebounds, and steals. As we're getting ready here to start the game, as the two teams are finishing up here, I want to give a shout out to the wrestlers as state wrestling going on. Both of these teams, these schools have wrestlers still alive down at the state wrestling tournament. Emmitsburg had 4 qualifiers in Class 2A. Ryan Brennan at 138, Cade Shirk at 160, Matthew Wirtz at 195, and Jordan Anderson at 220. I do believe that the only one still going is Matthew Wirtz. He will wrestle in the third round consolation match later on tonight. For the Lions, Central Lyon George Lurack, Donovan Morales at 120 pounds, Caitlin Meyer at 170, Josh Reby at 195, and Dylan Winkle at 220 pounds. Meyer and Winkle still going for the Lions. Meyer will be in the consolation round, third round tonight. And Dylan Winkle will be in the semifinals tonight. So congratulations to those 8 wrestlers on making the
The Lions are coached by Heather Griffin and assisted by Greg Town and Jared DeBay.
So congratulations to those 8 wrestlers for making it down to the state tournament and their coaches. We'll move on to the starting lineups. First for Emmitsburg, it looks like this. Number 20, a senior, Maddie Mueller. Number 40, a 5'7" senior, Abby Shaney. Number 44, a 5'5" junior, Reagan Swanson. Number 52, a 5'8" senior, Taylor Steinkamp. And number 54, a 6' junior, Emily Shaney. For the Lions, they'll go like this. Number 4, 5'8" senior guard, Hayden Hymanson. Number 10, a 5'10" sophomore guard, Addison Clostebor. Number 14, a 5'9" junior forward, Brooklyn Krull. Number 20, a 5'10" junior forward, Reagan Van Wy. And number 24, a 5'5" junior guard, Kaylee Davis. We are going to get set here with the national anthem, so we are going to take a break. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And welcome back here to Central Lyon as we are set for the tip-off. The Lions will win the tip and start with the ball. Hymanson gets it over to Davis. Man-to-man defense here, it looks like, from Emmitsburg. Van Wy now over to Hymanson. Over to Davis now. Davis drives, trying to find something. Nothing. Stolen away there by number 20, Maddie Mueller.
All right, we got number 52, Taylor Steinkamp. Passes over to number 54, Shanny. The Emmitsburg Ehawks. Sorry about that. Drive right. Basket is good.
That was by Abby Shaney. Good move
by
there.
Abby Shaney, the senior, 5'7" senior. Hymanson from way downtown, no good. Good box out by Emmitsburg. The Ehawks looking to push the action as they are up early in this one, 2-0. Emily Shaney surveying the court. Swanson from the corner, she'll drive left. She'll be cut off there by Davis. Lions playing a man-to-man zone to start this one. Overthrow from Steinkamp to Shaney, sails out of bounds. Turnover to the Lions.
Good job of good ball pressure and fronting there, causing that errant pass by the Ehawks.
Reagan Van Wy drives middle, loses control, and the ball is going to be turned over, stolen by Shaney. Swanson Up to Abby Shanny, top of the key. Good find down low as Steinkamp can't convert the layup attempt. Hymanson will bring it out. She's going to go coast to coast. Layup is good, and we're knotted at 2s.
Good take there by Hayden Hymanson. As Coach Griffin said in the pregame interview, she wants fast action, and that's about as fast as they can get.
Steinkamp has it blocked by Van Wy, comes up short on the second attempt. She kicks it out for 3 points, and that is Abby Shanny, the senior from the three-point line, knocks another one down, so it's 5-2. Good crowd here tonight in Rock Rapids. On what seems to be a warm Friday evening compared to what we've seen weather-wise. Shots off by Davis, rebounded by Van Wy, who's fouled on the play. Looks like that's going to go against Steenkamp.
See the replay there. Good position there by Van Wy, and then Steinkamp from behind gets the foul. Our first shout out in the chat box here to Jensens and Ribbies, who are watching from the state wrestling tournament down in Des Moines.
As Van Wy's free throw comes up short. Second attempt up, and that's also going to be short. And Lions will go back on defense, trailing 2-5 to the Emmitsburg E-Hawks. Again, Mr. Cruz and I are going to try to get comfortable with these names, as this is not a familiar foe for the Lions. Number 20, Mueller drives, kicks to Steinkamp, and she's going to be fouled on the play. Getting a lot of good looks early down low is Taylor Steinkamp, the senior. She's third on the team in scoring, 8.7 points a game. At the free throw line, she does shoot at 62%. First one is up and good. And the second free throw attempt is also good. It'll bump the lead up to 5 for the E-Hawks as West Lyon looks to hit their groove on offense.
Central Lyon.
What'd I say?
Little West Lyon.
Did I say West Lyon?
Yeah.
I apologize. You know, I did sit out a game due to illness.
That's
so.
true.
I'm still recovering, folks. Give me some leniency. Give me some grace.
Hymanson there gets the
roll.
traditional 3-point play.
I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe you did either.
Picked up by Shanny. Again, the Lions looking to extend their defense, put a little pressure on the ball handlers. Shanny to Shanny. Swanson, I believe that is, who's drived.
Good hustle there by Abby Shanny to keep that alive.
Ooh, maybe a interception there by Kroll. Look ahead to Van Wy, who finds a cutting Davis, gets stripped by Steinkamp and out of bounds to Central Lyon.
Looks like number 10, Jade Mueller, the sophomore. Check in here for Emmitsburg.
Not a big bench for the E-Hawks. As you can see, they don't have too many bodies there on the seats below. In Central Line looking for some offense. Kroll from the baseline, no good. Rebound opposite side there to our Jade Mueller, who just entered the game. Got a few people correcting me at home, but glad to see the Van Berkums are watching. Hymanson from deep, no good on that three-point attempt. Good box out there by Maddie Mueller. Swanson will drive left to the middle. Left-handed shot is no good. And there's Maddie Mueller again down low with the offensive rebound. She's fouled on the play.
Maddie Mueller only has one shoe. She lost her shoe there on defense.
She did all that with one shoe. Wow, that's impressive.
That is impressive. I saw a girl running back to get a shoe. It wasn't even hers. She had to get it for the other one, so
How do we miss that on the broadcast?
Well, it was on the other end, so.
Let's see what Maddie Mueller shoots it from the free throw line at 64%. She is the team's second leading scorer for the Ehawks. We got our first substitution for the Lions. Hugedorn and Schlumbum will enter. Davis and Kroll will take a seat. 3:31 left here. It's 10-5 with another free throw coming from Maddie Mueller. Again, a senior and junior heavy team here is the Emmitsburg Ehawks.
Yeah, Coach, they got their 3 leading scorers are seniors, and their next 3 on the leading scorers are juniors. So
Schlumbum, Klossabor. That three-pointer is off the mark. Another rebound there for Shanny. Mueller, top of the key three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Klossabor. She is fouled on the play. That's going to be a ticky-tack foul there on Emily Shanny, the 6-foot junior. She'll pick up her first, team third.
Got Hayden Hymanson's aunt Gretchen Engelmeyer saying hi, and Kelly Metzger. Metzger's from Florida right now.
Our broadcast knows no bounds.
No, definitely.
Schlumbum kicks to Klossabor. Boy, good defense being played by the Ehawks. There's the three-pointer for Klossabor, no good. Good rebound. Couldn't quite bring it down was Hugedorn, and then Schlumbum touched it without establishing herself back onto the court. She was out of bounds. The ball will go back to the Ehawks. Swanson will be tasked with bringing it up the court.
Interesting here, the Lions cause a travel there, but the Lions want this game to play fast, and Emmitsburg only averages about 46 points. Yeah, 46, just under 47 points per game, and right now they're going to be past their average. The Lions way down on their averages. They're looking to get 15, 16 points per quarter.
There's a reach-in foul. We'll see who they call that one on. It's like number 10, Jade Mueller, is going to get called for that personal. As Brooklyn Kroll will check in, she'll replace Reagan Van Wy. So that's the Ehawks' 4th team foul, first on Mueller. Jade Mueller, that is. There are a few Muellers on the floor. Hugedorn down low, good turnaround. Basket's good. Boy, if they can get her going down low, that's going to open up things for the Lions.
Yeah, good dump down there by Hayden.
Shanny dribbles in. Shot is up. And we're going to have another 2-shot foul here. That's going to go on Desta Hugedorn.
Yeah, Desta did a good job initially, but then at the last second she kind of swiped at the ball and missed it and got some hands there.
Free throw is up and good. We got a substitution for the Ehawks. Number 52, Taylor Steinkamp will check back in, and that'll bring Emily Shanny to the bench. Number 22 checking in for the first time is Neek.
I'm going to go with Nikki.
Nikki. Oh, okay. Could be.
I saw that
Billerin.
earlier, so.
Yeah, you studied these. This is my first time. Billerin.
Made that free throw as well, did Shanny. So Ehawks making good on their free throws tonight.
Hugedorn's going to step outside. That 2-pointer's off the mark, a little long, and that'll sail out of bounds. Ehawk basketball.
Davis checking in.
And Van Wy and Klossabor and Hugedorn will take a seat.
Lions now a little full court pressure.
Yeah, I think if you're the Lions, you got to really start pushing the tempo a little bit, start playing your speed. We're going to generate more offense from our defense, and can't do that playing in the half court. I think that's what the Ehawks would like to do.
Definitely, yeah. The Lions need to, a lot of times our defense will lead to good offense.
Steenkamp gets a layup. Good action there off the ball.
Yeah, very good ball movement by the Ehawks. Good job there by Steenkamp to get open on the cut.
Boy, the Lions are just out of sorts right now on offense, not knowing which direction they're going to go. Van Wy to the lane, a little strong on that shot. Rebound by Brilliant. 57 seconds and counting here left in the first quarter. It's a 7-5, 8-point lead for the E-Hawks as that ball is nearly stolen by Hymanson. And Abby Shanny will hold it top of the key as Coach Fiend calls out the play. Steenkamp. 30 seconds. The E-Hawks are going to be content with probably taking the last shot of this quarter. Good interior passing deflected by Kroll, but all the loose balls seem to be going in the E-Hawks' favor. Villerin. Mueller. Long three-pointer, no good, off the mark. Hymanson's got 1 second to try a shot. It's not going to happen as that ball's tipped away, and we're going to end this first quarter with the Lions trailing 15-7 to the Emmitsburg E-Hawks.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Start of our second half. Want to make sure we thank our sponsors of Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, the Noble Austin Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company.
Steenkamp over to Swanson. Maddie Mueller top of the key. Shanny will drive left, middle. Layup is good.
And no help defense there on the Lions. Someone's got to step up and stop the ball there. The E-Hawks just keep going in for layups.
Hymanson drives, kicks, Davis. All the way to the basket. Her layup attempt is no good. And that's rebounded by Maddie Mueller. Lions look a little bit out of sorts. Abby Shanny tries to pass it down low to Emily Shanny. That's stolen by Hymanson. And we're going to have, I believe, a block, and the basket's going to be good.
Yeah, that was a great job there by Hayden Hymanson. You can see here on the replay. Oh, we just missed it there, but Abby Shanny was backpedaling. She tried to stop, but she was nowhere near squared up. Hymanson just kind of gave her a hip and went up and made it, and now she'll get the chance for traditional three-point play.
And that no good, but there's Hugedorn. Knocks it in. I think bumps knees with another E-Hawks player, but the offensive rebound and putback is good. She's going to go to the line for a three-point play attempt. During that last free throw attempt, we did have two substitutes for the Lions come in, Hugedorn being one of them, and Klosterborg checking back in as Davis and Kroll went back to the bench. Hugedorn, free throw attempt no good. Lions definitely going to have to work on the free throw line here if they want to come out victorious in this one. Missed a couple free throws here lately.
Good job, though, by Hugedorn to get that rebound. She's given some couple good baskets here tonight so far. 30-second timeout. No, full timeout now being called by Emmitsburg, so we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. Back here in Rock Rapids.
Shanny to Steenkamp, down low to Mueller. Nowhere to go with it. Over to Emily Shanny, who puts it up and in for 2. Good play out of the timeout for the E-Hawks. Hymanson drives, cut off. Schlumbum has it. Drives middle. Van Wy can't connect on that one. Hymanson will bring it all the way out to the perimeter, and the Lions will set up their offense. Lions have not, I don't think they've made a three-pointer yet.
No, we have not. Kind of odd for the Lions. We've only taken, I think, 2, maybe, oh no, we've taken about 4 of them.
That'd be the spark that could get this offense going. Hymanson, good drive, comes up a bit short as that one rolls off the rim into the hands of Emily Shanny.
Good job, though, by Hayden. She got right to the rim where she needed to be, just didn't get the friendly roll.
Swanson for 3, and that left-handed shot falls.
Swanson, who only shoots at 22% on the year, so that's a huge 3. As I'm going to guess she doesn't make that many of them, only shooting 22% on the year. So big 3 to lift up the lead to 11 here for Emmitsburg. I want to remind everyone that as this is our last varsity game here on the CL Broadcast Network, we will have the rest of the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball games from the Activity Center on Monday. This coming Monday, we'll have 8th grade girls basketball versus Okoboji, a 4:15 start time. Then on Tuesday, we'll have 8th grade girls versus Rock Valley at 4:15. And then on Monday, March 1st, we'll have 7th grade girls basketball versus Sioux Center. That will be the last game of their season. Those are all 4:15 start times, and you will find them all here on the CL Broadcast Network. Also remind everyone, next week is National FFA Week. So we'll have here at Central Lyon, have dress-up days each day. I'm not sure what Monday is off the top of my head. I think Tuesday, Monday is pajama day. Tuesday is dress like your favorite teacher day. I'm going to wait to see how many kids show up dressed as our high school principal here, Mr. Engelman.
I can give you a good guess. Just remember, Mr. Cruz, not many people like dressing up. I think they'd much rather resemble their favorite tech worker in shorts or jeans and a T-shirt.
Well, that's probably true. Hymanson drives there and gets fouled. This is the 3rd time Hayden's gone into free throw line tonight, so good job here early. Still 5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a big foul. That's going to be on Abby Shanny, her second. So,
yeah, and the 7th team foul.
A big contributor for the E-Hawks here this first half and throughout the season is Abby. So we'll see. Coach is going to leave her in here with 2 personal fouls, and that's 7 fouls on the team. And there's a couple free throws for Hymanson. That was what the Lions needed here. Let's see if they can get going on defense. Maybe create a few turnovers just like that, and that's what Coach Cruz and I were just talking about at the break. As Maddie Mueller will pick up a foul. This could also potentially be, let's see here, that's just her first, but team A, so the fouls are racking up now for the E-Hawks, who we said earlier, doesn't look like they have a very deep bench.
Yeah, that was probably not a very smart foul there. I'm sure the Coach Fien is not happy about that, as Hymanson had a really good position there.
Hymanson connects on that one. She's now hit 3 in a row. No good on that free throw, rebounded by Jade Mueller. And again, Lions will put some pressure on the ball handlers here. Steenkamp, back to Mueller.
Lions now in a 2-3 zone. Looking to extend it, though, as are the Lions.
Abby Shanny with the ball. Swanson, who had a 3 just a little bit ago. Cross-court pass to Swanson, who's going to get called for shuffling the feet. That's a travel on the E-Hawks. Possession goes to the Lions.
Shout out here to longtime Lion fan Gordy Faber watching, telling us hi in the chat box there. Also, Coach Dwayne Postma watching from home tonight.
He's a religious watcher of the Central Lyon broadcast.
Yes, he is. I'm sure he's wishing he's down in Des Moines watching the state wrestling, as what he traditionally does this time of year.
Hymanson drives baseline. She's cut off. Good defense being played by the E-Hawks this first half. Slum bump, spin move into the lane. Stuck. And Brooklyn Kroll will dribble out of it. Hymanson again on the attack. Good find. Corner three for Klosterboer is good.
Big shot there from Addison Klosterboer.
And that's what the Lions need to get going, is that 1-2 punch. Hymanson, who's been connecting from at least the free throw line, but then you get Klosterboer hitting those 3-pointers. That can change things in a hurry, as we got a 10-second violation on the E-Hawks. And that'll be a turnover going back to the team in white as Kaylee Davis checks in. Afton Schlumbum will take a seat. 3:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Lions trail by 5. It's been all E-Hawks so far, but the Lions are gaining momentum. A drive by Hymanson short on that shot attempt. But again, here comes the pressure. Nothing easy coming for the E-Hawks, getting it across half court.
The Lions doing a good job. They're getting set up here off of a miss. That's really good defense.
Mueller over to Shanny. Mueller to Shanny. Maddie Mueller for 3. That's good. It just means there's quite a few left-handers on this.
It seems
E-Hawk
a lot
team.
more than we're used to, that's for sure. You know, we have one here on the team, and we say how hard it is as Hymanson gets a left-handed scoop, how hard it is to guard a left-hander when you're not used to playing them.
Yep.
That is, I don't know if that's been the case here tonight, but it seemed like I think they've made 2 or 3.
Good deflection, pass ahead to Hymanson, just off her fingertips and out of bounds. But good anticipation by Van Wy with the steal, but just can't connect there as Davis to Hymanson. We're going to timeout on the floor. Is this a full timeout, Mr. Cruz?
30 seconds.
30 seconds,
We'll
okay.
take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here in the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Here we go. E-Hawks with the ball, trying to break the Central Lyon pressure here. Jade Mueller does just that. Steenkamp back to Maddie Mueller.
Much better job there by the E-Hawks breaking that press.
Shanny has it tipped out of bounds by Van Wy. It'll be the E-Hawks ball underneath their own basket. Just a few seconds above 2 minutes here left in the second quarter here in Rock Rapids. 6-point lead yet for the E-Hawks, 25-19. Mueller from the baseline. That shot is no good. Tipped around. And we're going to have a foul here, I believe, on Emily Shanny. I'm almost certain that's her second.
Subs into the game, Desta Hugedorn, Afton Schlumbum for the Lions, and number 44, Reagan Swanson back in for the E-Hawks, as that is the third personal foul on Emily Shanny. So I'm sure she will be sitting for the last 2 minutes here of the second quarter.
Klosterboer from the free throw line. No good on that front end of the 1-and-1. Again, there's some baskets the Lions are going to have to make here. So I see this one potentially being close throughout. Steenkamp, Abby Shanny, who has 2 fouls herself. Jade Mueller. Steenkamp. Again, that's another 50-50 ball that just goes the E-Hawks' way. Swanson from the corner. She steps on the line. That's going to be a turnover and possession back to the Lions. 1:28 left here. See if the Lions can get some momentum going into halftime. And we're going to have a offensive foul, a moving screen perhaps here on number 2, Afton Schlumbum.
Lions will set back up in a 1-2-1-1 press here.
That's Afton's first, just the team 4th foul. So a few fouls yet to give for the Lions, so they can play some tight defense here and go for some steals without being penalized. Maddie Mueller to Steenkamp. Mueller again. Long three, no good, off the mark. And here comes Hymanson out of a crowd. She has it poked away. And she's going to elect to take the three-pointer, no good. Again, Lions a little cold from the three-point line. Good interior passing, Van Wy to Hagedorn. Big basket for the freshman down low as she's going to go to the line for another attempt at a three-point play.
See the replay there. Good feed from Reagan Van Wy. Hagedorn goes up strong with it, gets the foul. That's the second on Maddie Mueller. 10 teams fouls now for the last 30 seconds here.
No good on that free throw, but tipped out. Addison Klossbor, 4-3. No good. Boy, that would have got the crowd excited.
Yeah, Addison did a good job there. Swanson was boxing her out, but Swanson, the ball went beyond both of them, and Addie just ran it down. But unfortunate for the Lions there, she missed that three.
Swanson. Maddie Mueller. 20 seconds and counting here. Ball tipped away by Van Wy. Lions got the numbers advantage, but that one's tipped by Shanny. And a loose ball foul is going to go on number 40, Hagedorn. Well, that was a nice defensive play by Shanny. I didn't think she'd be able to get up and tip that one.
Yeah, she
got a
that was a great job.
It. Billerman then back into the game as that layup attempt for Shanny goes just before the buzzer. Count it, and it's going to be a 27-21 6-point lead for the E-Hawks as we head into halftime.
Yeah, not a great end to the quarter there, but the Lions did. That was a 20-6. The Lions won that quarter, 20-6. So a much better second quarter than the first quarter for the Lions. Now they just got to obviously come out in the third quarter and continue that the little momentum they have going on here. The full court press obviously is starting to create some turnovers, create some runouts and some easier buckets for the Lions, so that's good to see. But Emmitsburg came to play here as they got the victory this past Tuesday, and pretty convincing victory as they won by 29 points against Sioux Central. And they're showing the Lions that they're for real here, and they want to move on and get to that game to play for a chance to go to state. So the Lions got all they can handle here in this first half. So we'll see how the Lions can make any adjustments at halftime here, and we'll take a break here. You'll see our commercials, and then we'll take a break, and we'll be back for the start of our second half here on the CL Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And we're back here, Central Lyon High School, for the start of the second half. We'll see what Coach Griffin and the Lions can come out. You know, if they continue what they did in the second quarter, obviously they'll be okay outscoring the E-Hawks by 14 that quarter. They did it through a full court press defense and transition offense, which is what the Lions like to do. So kind of the first quarter kind of went exactly what the E-Hawks wanted, slowing things down, forcing half-court sets. Second quarter more towards the Lions. So we'll see how the third and fourth quarter goes here.
Yeah, I think if you're Central Lyon, like you said, you got to come out and extend your full court defense, continue to put pressure on the ball handlers. You know, the E-Hawks got in a little bit of foul trouble. We'll see if that can carry over here to the second half, because if it does, that'll mean trouble for the team in black. But you know, it's a 6-point deficit, but it was a back and forth game for the most part. A good second quarter, but a great first quarter by the E-Hawks. So we'll see what happens here, but that's why they play 4 of them. Klosterboer, Kroll, Davis, Hymanson, and Van Wy out there. And then you got Steenkamp, Shanny, Swanson, and Mueller. And that basket is up and good by Van Wy. Good high-low by the Lions.
Yeah, good set there right out of the half.
As Mr. Cruz and I were talking about during that halftime break, kind of this coming out of the gates were the seniors and juniors of the Emmitsburg, a little bit more sense of urgency on their part, knowing, you know, this could be a potential final run for them. So we'll wait and see kind of how the Lions react, who have a few more underclassmen maybe that aren't thinking that far ahead, which is okay at times. But now the sense of urgency in the second quarter after a sit down in the locker room, we'll see what
definitely
sticks.
That foul there was on Kaylee Davis, her team's first of the half, and they wide open. Shaney.
And that's going to roll out of bounds off Abby Shaney. Back to Central Lyon.
Another shout out to Al and Rhoda Lang watching from Las Vegas.
Vegas, that's one of your favorite destinations.
You bet.
Davis from 3, no good.
My home for 5 years, so.
Hymanson behind the back dribble, goes to lane. Hayden hits the deck. She's going to go to the line for a pair. And that foul is going to go on number 40, Abby Shanny, and that's her third, just like we talked about it a minute ago. Potential foul trouble here for the E-Hawks.
We did see that the Rock Valley Rockets at one point in the second quarter were up 16-13 over Pocahontas in the other semifinal matchup tonight for this region.
Hymanson gets the friendly roll on that first free throw attempt. She went to the line often that first half. Hits the second one. We got a 2-point ball game. Lions have found a little bit of life. Swanson. Nobody stopping the ball, and Swanson gets all the way to the basket, and she's bumped and fouled.
Yeah, I can hear Coach Griffin yelling from here about stopping the ball. I did get an update. The Rock Valley Rockets lead 27-26 at halftime over Pocahontas in the other semifinal match. Winner of that game will play the winner of this game.
Swanson misses her free throw attempt. Hymanson on the return. Davis drives middle. Good inside feed to Van Wy, who can't make it, but she gets her own rebound. Kroll, reverse layup, no good. Van Wy again with the rebound. She's going to get a chance at a layup, no good. Working hard is Reagan down low, but can't connect on that 2-point attempt.
Yeah, that was a big missed possession there for the Lions. 3 opportunities, not able to get any points there.
Pass nearly thrown away by Shanny as Swanson makes a good recovery. Emmitsburg with a lot of moving parts on offense.
Yeah, the Lions need to do a little better job of jumping as that's going to be off of Hayden Hymanson. I was going to say jump in the lane. All Emmitsburg is doing is just running girls basically from opposite wing to the block, just in a big circle. And the Lions aren't jumping into the lane and stopping their momentum. And they're either getting the ball for a wide open layup or we're getting fouls on the shots.
That kind of offense definitely is detrimental to the team that plays kind of follow my girl approach where you're not playing good team defense. You only follow your girl and they get a curl cut and you're trailing and nobody's there to help you. So if the Lions can avoid doing just that, they should be okay yet on defense. We'll see here on offense as Emily Shaney's going to pick up a silly foul well away from the basket, and that's going to be 4 on her already in the third quarter.
I think she was trying to hedge there, but she was, number one, way too far away from the girl setting the screen in order to do that. And number two, Hayden's going to draw a foul on about 99% of the defenders in the state when you get that sort of situation.
Yep. She's played a lot of basketball. She kind of knows what to do and how to get that call. She drives all the way to the baseline. Abby Shaney's going to come out with it. Turnover by the Lions. Tipped away. Hymanson's going to pick it back up. She bats that one away. She's going to go all the way to the hoop. No good on that layup attempt. Mueller gets the rebound. A little back and forth action here as Abby Shaney goes all the way to the hoop. No good. Steenkamp offensive rebound. Mueller to Steenkamp.
Good job there by Brooklyn Kroll, who just literally just gets out of the way. Steenkamp expecting contact and just way off balance.
Oh, that's going to be another costly foul there as I believe Abby Shaney just might have picked up her 4th. So both Shaneys with 4 personal fouls, and we're not even to the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. That's going to force the hand of Coach Feen as she's going to bring in number 22, Nikki Billerin, as both Shaneys are going to go to the bench. Hagedorn checks in for the Lions. Good interior pass to Hagedorn, but it sails out of bounds into the hands of Brillin. Jade Mueller. Maddie Mueller drives. Stolen. Pass ahead to Hagedorn. Stolen by Klostebor. That layup is good. And here come your Lions, 29-27, trailing by 2. Jade Mueller across half court. Maddie Mueller drives left, blocked from behind and saved by Klostebor. What a play.
Yeah, great defense there by the Lions.
Hymanson drives baseline, and she's fouled. It's going to go against Jade Mueller. And again, the fouls are racking up here for the E-Hawks. That's the 4th team foul. And the second on Jade Mueller. Kroll, Davis check out. Van Wy and Afton Schlumbum check in for your Lions. Cross court pass to Schlumbum. Hymanson going to drive right. And there she finds a seam. Left-handed layup just off the mark. But there's Hagedorn again with the offensive rebound and putback. Making a big impact on this one is number 40, Desta Hagedorn.
See Hagedorn there gets position, goes up with it, and gets the putback. Emmitsburg will take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Lions tied up at 29. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative.
Free throw no good by Hagedorn. But the Lions have got back into this one. We're knotted at 29s.
Be interesting to see for the Ehawks where the offense is going to come from as their leading scorer on the bench.
Schlumbum getting called for the hold away from the basketball. That's the team third, second on Afton. Shout out to the Foltzes, Dave and Barb Foltz watching at home. Cheering on the Lions. Steenkamp drives baseline, has nowhere to go. Jade Mueller gets it out to Swanson. She'll drive baseline, blocked by Hagedorn.
Good hustle there by the Lions, but Hymanson knocks it off of Klosterbor's head.
You'd have liked to get that possession, but when you see 2 or 3 Lions going after the ball out of bounds and giving it max effort, you got to applaud it. Swanson gets the inbounds. Mueller to Swanson. Offense has slowed a bit for the Ehawks since the 2 Shannies have hit the bench. Loose ball kicked around. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Ehawks possession to the Lions.
Shout out to the Odekovens as watching on their way to Omaha.
Hagedorn again down low. Another 2-point basket for the freshman. She's having herself a night down there.
Good job there by Desta to hold her ground and get their girl sealed so they could get that easy dump down pass to her.
Another passionate Central Lyon fan. Eldon Maxwell's watching tonight. Shout out to Mr. Maxwell. And that pass is going to sail out of bounds from Swanson. Nobody home. And the Lions will get it back. They're up by 2 now. Another positive quarter here for the Lions as they came out of halftime firing on all cylinders here.
Well, change up here. Emmitsburg in a 2-3 zone.
Schlumbum with the drive. Layup attempt no good. Tipped around. It's going to stay here with Central Lyon.
I better say hi to my wife and kids watching at home as well. At least one of my kids. One of them's here.
The whole Engelman tribe's in attendance tonight. They're right behind us.
Yeah, they're making all sorts of noise.
Are they?
No, I'm just kidding.
Hagedorn with another good basket down low. Jade Mueller goes baseline. Nobody home on that pass attempt. You can see the Ehawks are also becoming aware of when they go down low, there's a good chance something's going to be tipped or blocked as you have Hagedorn, Klosterboer, Van Wy down there. Swatting back a lot of shots. Just like that. Out of bounds to the Ehawks. Some more substitutes for the Lions. Kroll and Davis check back in. Klosterboer, Van Wy take a seat. Another shout out, Jackie Wells and family watching from home. I too am thankful we have this YouTube channel so all of our Central Lyon fans can enjoy the game for free.
That's right.
Thank you to our sponsors. We're going to have a foul well away from the basket here on Hymanson, just the team 4th. Klosterboer is going to give Hymanson a quick break before the quarter ends. 49 seconds left, 33-29. 4-point lead now for the Lions, who have turned the tide a little bit. And Mueller to Jade Mueller, top of the key. Billerin, Steenkamp. And Emmitsburg's going to pass it along the perimeter. Nearly stolen. Just a second late there was Schlumbum. Down low, Mueller. It's going to bounce around, no good. It's going to be another foul on number 40, Hagedorn. be a 2-shot foul. Maddie Mueller shoots it at 64% on the year, second on the team in scoring. Mueller's first one in and out. Hymanson's already going to come back in for Schlumbaum. Van Wy is going to give Hugedorn a much-deserved rest. She had a great quarter there.
Yeah, great job there by Desta, who just keeps getting better and better every time we see her. You know, next year I think on those types of situations where Desta will avoid the contact and just go for the block, knowing that she's got a huge height advantage.
That free throw's good. Cuts it to 3, 33-30. Lions look to hold for the last shot of the quarter. 2-3 zone by the E-Hawks. Davis from the baseline bounces around, no good. And Mueller, that shot will not count. It's well short, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. A 3-point lead as the Lions have come back in this one. And they are on top of the Emmitsburg E-Hawks.
Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. A shout out to Jim and Barb Phelps watching the game tonight.
I got one as well, Evan and Linda DeBoer from Mesa, Arizona. Stay warm down there, DeBoers.
Yeah, it might be warmer here than it is down in the south. Well, maybe not. It's still cold here.
Still a little cold. Sailing out of bounds is that pass from Steenkamp to Shanny, who's checked back in. Both Shannys are back in with 4 personal fouls. Coach Fiend taking the gamble here, but you're going to kind of have to. Down 3, last quarter to play here, potentially last quarter of the season. For one of these teams, it will be. Klosterboer from the corner, no good. Mueller to Abby Shanny. Emily Shanny, top of the key. Steenkamp. Mueller. And
great ball defense there by Kaylee Davis. Forces the jump ball, and that will be Lyon basketball.
Yeah, Mueller just held it right out there for the taking, and Kayla Davis just snuck right in there and grabbed hold of it and jump ball in favor of the Lions. See if they can make it count here. E-Hawks will stay in that 2-3 zone, I think, trying to keep some of their players out of foul trouble. Van Wy, good shot fake. Hymanson, Klosterboer. Floater, no good. Rebound by Van Wy. Three-pointer, no good. Another rebound by Van Wy, who gets it up and good. She's relentless on that offensive board.
Yeah, great swim move there by Reagan Van Wy. As the defender came at her, and she just moved, sidestepped her. Got around and got the layup. Now it's a 2-possession lead here for the Lions.
Shanny, Steenkamp. Abby Shanny, top of the key. 3-point attempt by Steenkamp is good. Boy, that was a big shot.
Yeah, the senior shoots it at 25% on the year, so that's a big 3.
Van Wy down low to Kroll, off the mark.
That one might have been blocked, I think, down low by one of the E-Hawk defenders.
Emily Shanny to Steenkamp. Over to Maddie Mueller. You can tell the E-Hawks are a little more comfortable in this offense with kind of their regulars in. Oh, tipped away and kicked out of bounds off the E-Hawks.
Desta Hugedorn checks back in for the Lions. Got a thank you from Mark and Sonia Peterson. Say hi to them, watching from home.
Klostebor, Hugedorn. Back to Klostebor. No good on that. There's Hugedorn again down low and puts it up and in.
And, Emily Shaney there, but once Hugedorn gets the rebound, she just has to let her go and not really risk picking up that 5th foul here with 5 minutes still to play in this game.
There's what we said the Lions got to try to avoid is trailing the E-Hawk offensive player. That's where you get caught up on those screens, and you have to hold, otherwise you're going to give up a layup attempt more than likely. So Van Wy is going to get called for that personal. That's a 16 foul, so next one will be in the bonus here for the E-Hawks. Again, free throws are probably going to be a big deal here down the stretch. Steenkamp down low. Kicks to Swanson, who finds Abby Shaney. Three-pointer is short. Lions looking to push. And Hymanson takes it all the way to the hoop and scores, and you could see.
Yeah, you could see that coming as number 10 was just running with her back turn. There's no way that Hayden wasn't going to take that all the way to the rim.
Well, and the help defenders both had 4 personal fouls, so they weren't going to get anywhere near that play. Shaney down low, kicks to Mueller, 3-point attempt off the mark. Klostebor will snag it, and again the Lions are looking to push. Hugedorn steps out and gives Hymanson a break. Here's Klostebor to Davis. Davis can't convert the 2-point attempt off the fingertips of Van Wy, out of bounds. E-Hawk basketball.
Afton Schlumbum will check into the game for Kaylee Davis.
Schlumbum, as you said, has entered the game for the Lions. E-Hawk basketball, Swanson to Shaney. 39-33, 6-point lead for the Lions. 3:30 left to play in this one. Mueller finds Steenkamp, and good deflection by Van Wy. It's going to go out of bounds, but the Central Line faithful applauding that hustle by Van Wy, who's had a good second half.
Did see a score update. Rock Valley now 39-37 in the 4th quarter. They lead over Pocahontas.
Down
nice
low to
entry
Mueller,
pass.
and we're going to have a foul on Van Wy as Mueller has that one deflected, but it must have been a little bit of contact there as Maddie Mueller will go to the free throw line. That foul's on Reagan Van Wy, her second.
That was a great entry pass there by the E-Hawks.
Maddie Mueller makes the first free throw. I got to give a shout out to 2 people here that are in person that are just fun to watch down here to our left. That's former Central Line basketball coaches Bruce Eckenrod and Dan Cruz. Boy, they're getting into this one down here, and of course they were state winners here. Boy, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I can still remember that, and they're down there coaching as if they're coaching the state tournament. They're applauding the Lions on every play.
Great pass there, entry pass to Desta Hugedorn. Hugedorn makes it a 6-point lead again.
Another foul here on Van Wy as she runs over Maddie Mueller, who will go back to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's 2 times in a row Reagan's done that. You got to either call out the screen, and we know where they're going. They're going to the opposite block. Just run to the opposite block and beat them there.
Mueller's 1-1. Her front end is good. Emily Shaney will check in for Jade Mueller.
A shout out to Mason Herbert watching from home.
Mueller short on that free throw attempt. Hagedorn pulls down the defensive rebound. 5-point lead for the Lions. E-Hawks hanging in there. Hymanson, top of the key. Lions being careful with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Slumbum. Not a ton of ball pressure being applied by the E-Hawks. Waiting for the Lions to make a careless mistake on a pass potentially. You see Coach Fiend says speed them up a little bit. Slumbum to Van Wy. Looking for the high-low, not there. Klosterboer.
That was good help defense there to take away the high-low that time for Emmitsburg.
And we're going to have a foul there by Maddie Mueller. That's just the 16th foul, so we're not quite in the bonus yet. As she fouls Slumbum.
Looks like Coach Griffin's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back here in Rock Rapids for the last minute, 46 seconds of this regional semifinal. Want to make sure we thank our sponsors once again, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. See Dave Schleissner giving us a shout out there in the chat box. Say hi to Dave.
Klosterboer. Over to Hymanson. Next foul will put the Lions in the 1-and-1. Pass down low, stolen by Mueller. E-Hawks fan wanted a foul there. Shaney goes baseline. She's fouled on the play by Hymanson. She'll go to the free throw line where she shoots it at 66% on the year. That's 3 personal fouls on Hymanson.
Yeah.
Shaney, first one rolls in.
9th team foul, so the next one will be 2 shots every time here now for the remainder of the game for Emmitsburg. On the next foul, Lions will go to 1-and-1.
Out there for the Lions is Klosterboer, Davis, Hymanson, Hagedorn, and Kroll. And for the E-Hawks, Steenkamp, Mueller, Abby Shaney, and Swanson. As we got a timeout on the floor here.
Emmitsburg took just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Remind everybody, next week is National FFA Week. Also, next week, Wednesday, is the end of the 3rd quarter here for the Central Lyon High School. Want to make sure also that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you know when we post videos or when we start our live broadcasts. Also, if you're at home, please give us a like on this video. It'll help our exposure on YouTube, help other people get it recommended as a video to watch. And remind everyone that you can follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. See the old Mr. Ackerman and Mr. Snyder watching from home as well.
Davis is fouled here. She's going to go to the free throw line. This is going to be a 1-and-1 attempt for number 24, Kaylee Davis. We'll see who that foul's on. Number 44, Swanson, just her first. One of the few E-Hawks not in foul trouble.
Kaylee Davis shoots it from the free throw line at 68.2% this season.
No good on that free throw attempt. Like I said, the E-Hawks not going away quietly here. Shaney to Steenkamp. Down low, Mueller. Hymanson, I think that's going to be on her. That's going to be her 4th personal foul. It's going to send Maddie Mueller back to the line, which is going to be 2 foul shots. It also stops the clock as we have 58 seconds left, just what the E-Hawks were hoping for. That free throw is good.
Mueller, who shoots it at 64.3% here, has been clutch here in the 4th quarter. I think she's gone 5 for 6.
Davis going to go back to the line as Swanson again commits the foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1 attempt for Davis, and as we said earlier, free throws are going to matter here in this one. See if the Lions can step up here and hit a couple big baskets. No good by Davis.
So Emmitsburg has the ball and will have a chance for the lead here.
Lions got to play defense without fouling because the fouling is going to be an automatic 2 shots from the line. There's a foul.
Oh my, they're going to call that on Desta Hugedorn. He was a little bit better angle than I was, but I didn't think Desta, thought she was blocked by the E-Hawk defender.
Shaney makes the first one. Second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. E-Hawks take the lead.
Full timeout here by Coach Griffin. We'll stay here the last 39.3 seconds. Emmitsburg with their first lead, I believe, of the game since early in the 3rd quarter, maybe midway through the 3rd quarter, as the Lions have not scored a bucket here in the last few minutes, or any points for that matter. So the Lions here, we'll see what Coach Griffin draws up. You know, well, I'm sure they're going to have to run something for Hymanson or something going towards the basket.
Well, the one nice thing is they shouldn't foul us and send us to the line, although that might be the percentage play.
Yeah, that's.
Or at least we're going to get a chance at driving to the hoop and converting a layup of some type or getting an offensive rebound, because right now going to the line has not been successful. So we'll see what happens, and I think a wise play here by the E-Hawks coaching staff is they're telling their girls to back up to at least half court. Don't want to commit the silly foul.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they come out and man the man or if they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone.
The 2-3 zone's been rather effective.
Looks like they're going to go man to man here, which was probably in favor of the Lions.
Hymanson drives right, goes all the way to the basket. Ball deflected, no good, and we got a foul here on Klosterborg, so the no call there as Hymanson drives to the lane. Klosterborg gets called with the foul. It's going to be, again, 2 shots.
A lot of contact there.
Mueller back at the line. She's hit plenty of quality free throws here this second half. That free throw's up and good. Mueller's second attempt, also good.
Looks like Emmitsburg going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance.
Here we go. The Lions have the basketball, trailing by 3. Klostebor, Kroll. Lions can't wait around too long here. Drive to the basket. Hymanson's going to float it up, and she is going to get the foul call this time. It's going to go on Maddie Mueller. Hayden Hymanson will go to the free throw line for a pair. It's a 19 foul, 4th on Mueller. A couple Lions ready to check in. It looks like Van Wyn and Schlumbum are going to make their way back into this one. Hymanson can't make the free throw. Davis and Kroll are going to check out. No good on that free throw. Van Wyn in. No good on that putback. Shaney nope, that's Mueller who's fouled again on the play. Free throw is good.
Can't say enough about Maddie Mueller at the free throw line here in the last few minutes. Just ice in her veins, just make them all look easy. Definitely improving her average.
Yep. Lions are going to let the ball roll here all the way to half court. Hymanson's going to drive. She's going to get the layup. That's good. Timeout by Griffin, Coach Griffin. It's going to be
full timeout.
Yep.
We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. Yeah, come back now. Back here in Rock Rapids for the final 7.1 seconds of this ball game. Winner of this game will advance to the regional final next Wednesday against either Rock Valley or Pocahontas area. Last we saw, Rock Valley was up 47-44 in the fourth quarter. Lions will look to force the turnover here, and then they'll have to foul right away if they can't get a turnover.
Swanson taking it out of bounds, gets it into Shaney. She's fouled immediately by Schlumbum.
Boy, Emmitsburg's done a really good job, too, of getting it to Shaney and Mueller here to get these free throws down the stretch.
Shaney from the free throw line is good. It's going to bump it to 4. It's a 2-possession ball game. Shaney again from the line is good. And a no call there on the three-point attempt. Clock going to run out. Lions are defeated. Emmitsburg comes out on top of this hard-fought ball game, 48-43. 5-point victory for your E-Hawks. And they'll be playing the winner of Rock Valley Pocahontas.
Yeah, good fourth quarter, obviously, for Emmitsburg. They outscored the Lions 18-10 during that fourth quarter to get the victory. It looks like they will be playing Rock Valley, as it looks now that Rock Valley got the 56-46 victory against Pocahontas area. So that'll be your regional final, Emmitsburg and Rock Valley. Once again, I want to make sure we thank all of our sponsors, not just for the game tonight, but for each and every one of our broadcasts so far this year between our fall and winter seasons. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. For Jason Engelman, I'm Jeff Cruz. I want to say thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time.